Real Madrid enter the 2025-26 Champions League in a special moment, the beginning of a new era under Xabi Alonso, a manager who blends modern football philosophy with a deep understanding of the Los Blancos' identity. After a turbulent season in both La Liga and Europe, the Bernabeu recognized that the team needed a complete rebuild. Under Alonso's guidance, Real are not just rebuilding their squad, but redefining the way they win, from high pressing and controlled tempo to maintaining dominance in every phase of play. Now, Real Madrid are no longer a team driven by instinct, but a well-structured, tactical machine, young, disciplined, and hungry, ready to write new, legendary nights in the Champions League. Thibaut Courtois. Courtois is the unbreakable wall and commanding leader of Real Madrid's defense in the 2025-26 Champions League. According to UEFA statistics, he boasts an 84% save rate and averages 4.2 saves per game since returning from injury. As a goalkeeper commander, Courtois excels not only in reflex saves during one-on-one situations, but also in organizing the defensive line, maintaining compactness and spacing among the center-backs. Under pressure, he anticipates crosses and aerial balls superbly, restoring defensive order when Real are pushed deep. In build-up, his precise long passes often launch Real's counterattacks directly. His experience, calmness, and commanding presence make Courtois an irreplaceable foundation for Real Madrid's European ambitions. Dani Carvajal. Carvajal remains the experienced pillar on the right flank in Xabi Alonso's 4-3-3 system during the 2025-26 Champions League. According to SofaScore, he maintains a 73% tackle success rate and averages 6.1 ball recoveries per match. Carvajal keeps excellent spacing with Eder Militao, often covering for Valverde when the Uruguayan pushes high. In transitions, he acts as the first outlet, always ready to receive the ball, combine in quick 1-2s, or deliver long diagonal passes to Vinicius. With over 80 Champions League appearances, Carvajal remains a reliable defensive shield and a crucial tactical piece, providing Real Madrid with the perfect balance between attack and defense on the right. Eder Militao. Militao stands as the cornerstone of Real Madrid's defense, fulfilling the role of a ball-playing anchor in the 4-2-3-1 system. He excels not only defensively, with sharp anticipation, duels, and cover play, but also as a key distributor from the backline. In the 2025-26 Champions League campaign, Militao has featured in 2 matches for Real. His speed and aerial ability allow him to neutralize quick counterattacks. While in possession phases, he often receives the ball from the goalkeeper and connects with Valverde or Bellingham, ensuring both rhythm and safety in build-up. His composure under pressure provides the foundation for Real's high defensive line and pressing structure to operate efficiently. Dean Huysen. Huysen, though still young, has earned the trust of Xabi Alonso in the 2025-26 Champions League as a progressive distributor at the heart of defense. When Real push high to dominate possession, Huysen receives the ball from the goalkeeper or fullbacks and delivers long diagonal passes or quick link-ups with Valverde and Güler, creating attacking lanes for the forwards. His ability to switch play and combine in tight spaces enhances Real's transition speed, while he still needs to improve his experience and awareness against multi-man presses. Huysen has introduced a modern and flexible dimension to Real's defensive core. Álvaro Carreras. Carreras plays the inverted wing-back role on the left flank, serving as both a defensive presence and a creative outlet in Real's build-up. Registered for the 2025-26 Champions League, he is featured in 2 matches. When Real push forward, Carreras tucks inside as Vinicius drifts centrally, forming triangles with Valverde and Vinicius to exploit the left half space. His overlapping runs, crosses, and incisive passes into the box significantly increase Real's chance creation, while his defensive defensive discipline allows him to cover the vacated space behind Vinicius. Carrera's modern adaptive role adds valuable tactical depth and variety to Real Madrid's attacking structure. Federico Valverde is the engine of Real Madrid's midfield in the 2025-26 Champions League, a complete box-to-box presence bridging defense and attack. According to UEFA, he has made 2 appearances this season. His stamina, pressing, recovery, and quick ball circulation allow Real to maintain compactness while transitioning rapidly between phases. When under pressure, he drops deep to support Tchouaméni. In attack, he surges forward to initiate vertical plays and apply pressure on opponents. His versatility and elite work rate turn Real Madrid into a cohesive, high-energy unit operating in perfect synchronization across all lines. Aurelien Tchouaméni serves as the first shield ahead of the defense and as a deep controller in Real Madrid's Champions League setup for 2025-26. According to UEFA data, he has maintained a 91% passing accuracy this season. Operating as a holding midfielder, he not only provides defensive solidity when the team loses possession, but also initiates attacks, receiving from Militao or Huijsen, maintaining tempo and distributing towards Valverde, Güler, or Bellingham. His positional awareness, reading of the game, and ability to close down central channels make it extremely difficult for opponents to penetrate through the middle. Tchouaméni remains the tactical pivot, ensuring both balance and control for Real Madrid. Arda Güler is emerging as Real Madrid's creative link in the 2025-26 Champions League campaign. Playing on the right in the 4-2-3-1 system, he operates as a playmaker, breaking down defensive structures through his control in the right half space. According to UEFA, he averages 2.1 key passes per match with a 92% pass accuracy. The 20-year-old often drifts inside to form triangular combinations with Bellingham and Carvajal, helping Real maintain rhythm and positional dominance. With his exceptional technique and vision, Güler brings creativity and tempo to the right flank, a young spark of brilliance within Real Madrid's star-studded lineup. Vinicius continues to be Real Madrid's most dangerous attacking threat on the left wing. He averages 6.8 dribbles per game with a 63% success rate. In Alonso's 4-2-3-1, he often drifts into the left half space to exploit the gap between the fullback and center back. When Carreras overlaps, Vinicius moves into zone 14 to shoot or create decisive actions. Beyond his direct attacking ability, Vinicius also acts as a psychological weapon, forcing opponents to drop deeper and opening up space for Bellingham and Mbappé. Averaging 2.3 key passes and 0.7 big chances created per 90 minutes, he remains an irreplaceable spark on Real Madrid's left flank. Jude Bellingham is the heartbeat of Real Madrid's attack, operating as a dynamic number 10 in the 4-2-3-1. He combines creativity with intensity, linking play, pressing, and arriving in the box. In this Champions League campaign, he scored once in 2 matches, maintains a 95% pass accuracy, and averages 3.1 recoveries per 90 minutes. His intelligent off-ball movement allows him to exploit spaces between the lines, connecting seamlessly with Vinicius and Mbappé. As the first pressing trigger, he closes central lanes and directs opponents wide. With his balance of power, vision, and tactical discipline, Bellingham stands as the core engine of Real Madrid's system. Kylian Mbappé is the centerpiece of Real Madrid's attack in the 2025-26 Champions League, with 5 goals in 3 matches and 7.6 shots per game at a 22% conversion rate. In Alonso's 4-2-3-1 system, he moves freely instead of staying as a fixed striker, constantly exploiting spaces to disrupt defensive lines. Known for his explosive acceleration and sharp decision-making, Mbappé often drops deep as a false 9 when Bellingham advances, pulling defenders out of shape. He also leads the pressing phase, forcing turnovers high up the pitch. With pace and lethal instincts, Mbappe remains Real Madrid's most decisive weapon in the final third. The Champions League has never been an easy stage, not even for the greatest club in history. Yet it is precisely in hardship that Real Madrid's identity and resilience shine brightest. Under Xabi Alonso's guidance, Los Blancos are gradually restoring their core values: control, structure, and conviction. This is not merely a quest for trophies. It's a journey to reaffirm their winning DNA, the very essence that has defined Real Madrid across generations. If they can sustain the balance between youth, tactics, and ambition, Real Madrid can once again dream of conquering Europe, the stage that has always belonged to them.